Welcome to the NEREJ NYREJ podcast. I'm your host, Rick Kaplan. My guest today is Steve Emerson, and he is a sales manager with Norfolk Multi-Family. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Good, Rick. How are you today?
I'm good.
Great.
So tell us a little bit about Steve Emerson and also the Norfolk Multi-Family, what that's all about.
Sure. Well, Steve Emerson, as you said, I am sales manager of our multifamily division here. I've been in the kitchen and bath industry for about 23 years now, and I've been with Norfolk for about 21 of those years. So kind of grew up in this company. I started in the kitchen and bath showroom. Kind of from there went on to multifamily, and as we've grown, I've kind of took a hold of it, and it's been a great experience. And now I oversee the sales and estimating team, and just kind of continue the growth of the company.
So I'm very familiar with the company as well as the family that owns the company. I kind of grew up with them in some form of fashion. So I know them well. Great people. The company has been around how long?
It's been around since 1934. So we're currently fourth generation, family owned by the Rosen family. Company started as a plumbing supply house in Mattapan, on Norfolk Street in Mattapan, hence the Norfolk name. Which a lot of people today that are just getting familiar with us don't know where they think Norfolk, Mass, Norfolk, Virginia, but all started on Norfolk Street in Mattapan, 1934, and just has grown over time. Based on customers' needs. They started as a plumbing supply house. People started coming in saying, "Well, I'd like building materials," so we'd sell building materials. We'd like this, that, and we've kind of grown from there. And sometime in the early 90s, kitchen cabinetry became a big need in the area. A lot of property management, a lot of housing authorities would come in to buy maintenance supplies from us, but also look for cabinets. And that's really how we got in the kitchen cabinet business, and it's grown tremendously from there. We're servicing property management groups, housing authorities, general contractors, on a scale of anything from single vanity to a 500 unit development. And it's just, like I said, it just continues to grow based on our customers' needs.
So if someone is building or even remodeling or retrofitting a housing project or a multifamily project, they can come to you, buy the cabinets for all their units, the countertops as well.
Yep.
And what about like the sinks and things like of that nature that would go along with that cabinet?
Exactly. Yeah. We basically will provide any materials that are going to go into a unit turnover. Primarily cabinets and countertops, but again, we have the hardware and home center, so we can supply the sink, the faucet, the paint if you need it, toilets, tubs, sheetrock, on and on and on.
So pretty much the complete build out, except for appliances for a kitchen and a bathroom.
Correct.
That's interesting. So in the past, maybe 15 years, the business has to be booming because of all the multifamily projects that have gone on, and especially in New England, I would think.
Yeah, exactly. And it comes and goes with the economy, but I think because of the diversity of the products that we offer and the diversity of the different businesses within the Norfolk companies, we have multifamily, which is a powerhouse for cabinets and countertops. But again, we have the hardware and home center with all the building supplies. We have kitchen and bath showrooms for your single family residential. So the breadth of products that we offer into all the different types of clients really help us kind of maintain through the dips of economy and the ups and downs. We don't know what's going to happen the next couple of years. It's a little, the forecasts have been doom and gloom for the economy and new construction and what have you. But again, such a big part of our business is with the affordable housing and the public housing market and everything in between. So, that's how we kind of maintain a steady growth regardless of what's going on with the economy.
Well, you say gloom and doom, but right now they've been preaching about not enough of housing all over the country, actually. But I can't see them slowing down the building. They might try to do things to make things more affordable, but it's some form of fashion. They're going to have to subsidize that, or they have to do something to continue that growth of the product they need.
Oh, that's it. You're going to see, for past 10, 12, 15 years, so much market rate housing has gone up in New England. And we're already seeing the shift of a lot of that money going towards, getting subsidized towards affordable housing, whether it's new construction or larger rehabs or, conversions of schools and mills to affordable housing, just because, like you said, regardless of what's going on with the economy, the demand for housing is still there. It's still a major need.
Now, one thing I have to mention is that we met through IREM, which anyone that's in this industry, they would understand what IREM is. It's an organization for property managers and property owners, and it's more or less for what you do. It caters to that type of industry. You're obviously you're a member of IREM, and I'd like to always give them a little plug because we've been partners with them for many years, doing a lot of different things with them, as well as a lot of other organizations, but IREM happens to be the one that you fit best with. Now,
yeah, I don't disagree. Sorry.
You are also a condominium. Are you a member of the condominium organization? I forget the name of that.
We're not currently. We're that's more geared towards the residential end of our business.
Right.
So the showrooms have a little bit of involvement in some of the condominium groups, but our multifamily divisions, the trade groups and the industry groups that we're a part of are geared more towards rentals than condos. But there are a lot of great groups out there for that.
So if we have a builder that is primarily residential that's listening to the show, and they build maybe 500 homes a year, would that be a client that you would be interested in?
Of course. I mean, we're interested in anyone that's really in the kitchen and bath business, and again, the different verticals of our company, we work together, work with each other to find the best fit for any given client, to kind of put them in the right category that they could be service best at. And also, I didn't mean to jump over the topic of IREM. IREM is an organization that we got involved with probably 7 or 8 years ago. And they have been just a fantastic group to work with. I've myself been on different committees. We currently have people that are in the Friends of IREM committee, which is kind of their affiliate committee. Made just countless connections through IREM. Great partnerships, great relationships, friendships. And it's just it's one of those groups that they really feed themselves. We help each other, just build each other's network and try to give those resources to the people that are in the industry itself.
Like you said, as far as for a network, no one does networking better than IREM. They have quite a bit of networking opportunities for friends of IREM. So if you want to get in touch or meet people that are in the property management or even property owners, a lot of them are involved in IREM. And, I also have gotten an award. So that's one of the reasons I like them so much, because they were kind enough to give me an award for being part of helping them and with what they do.
Absolutely.
So Steve, if someone is interested in finding out about getting cabinets or countertops for their projects, how would they get a hold of you?
Well, they can, the easiest way is probably through our website, which is norfolkmultifamily.com. You could also reach out to me directly via email. My email address, and maybe we can post it at the end of this, is semerson@norfolkmultifamily.com. It's all one word. And I'll be glad to talk with anyone and everyone that's whether that's a prospective customer, whether it's another supplier that would like to kind of share networks and resources. We're just open to all of that.
Because you would consider yourself a distributor or a wholesaler or both?
We're a distributor. We're cabinet and countertop distributor. So we have, we work with dozens of different cabinet manufacturers, all of them domestic within, U.S. and Canada. And we are a stocking distributor for some of these companies. We have long-standing great relationships with them. So we distribute their product through our warehouse in Braintree, Mass. We have a 75,000 square foot distribution center where anything that's not shipping direct to a job site comes in here and goes out of here, whether that's, a single kitchen or truckload of cabinets. We have product that is readily available in stock. We have quick ship options. We have custom options. Again, it's all depending on the customer's needs, but we more often than not, we can find the right product at the right price with the right lead time for your given project. And
now, what is your market range? How far do you go from just New England, or you go all over the country?
Primarily New England. On our property management, single kitchen at a time type stuff. It's all within New England. We are doing projects as far south as Florida that we're shipping direct from our manufacturers. So we do have the capability to really ship anywhere on the East Coast. It's all, if the logistics work and it works for the customer and everything, we can do that. But primarily our main reach is within New England.
So do anything in New York as well?
Not currently, but we do entertain it. We will quote it. It's a situation where, when you're going outside of the New England bubble, it's got to work right for everybody. It doesn't make sense for us to overreach and overpromise and underdeliver. It can't. I ask everyone that is selling a product, because a lot of our listeners are all over the world, right?
First of all, and you could get a call from someone from Singapore wanting to know about cabinets, but I think you kind of answered that question. So we have a big audience in New England, because that's primarily where we're located, and we also have a big audience in New York and New Jersey. So you might hear from someone out there as well, but I can't promise anything. But you don't refuse business if it's on New England. It's a Northeast.
Yeah, and we'll look at anything, and we'll talk to you. And like I said, if it works, if we can make it work, we will. We try not to box ourselves into a specific category or region or anything. I mean, we really we'll talk anything through with you and see if we can help out.
Well, that's great. I appreciate it. We're talking with Steve Emerson of Norfolk Multi-Family, which is also part of the Norfolk companies. And the companies, which I think you touched on a little, is that they have all the plumbing supplies, and paint, fixed. I don't, yeah, fixtures like for sinks and things like that, if someone's interested in that as well.
Yeah, almost like a way to look at it is almost like a mini big box with great people that know what they're doing. So, uh,
Well,
makes it a good
okay, well, I'll vouch for you. You know, I know they're great people at the Norfolk companies. So I do wish them lots of luck in the future and plenty of success. And Steve, I do appreciate you coming on the show.
No, Rick, I really appreciate you having me. I'm glad we connected at the IRM New England conference, and look forward to talking some more.
Great. Well, this is the NEREJ and NYREJ podcast. I'm your host, Rick Kaplan. Until next time.